You are watching Stim TV.
Hello everyone, this is Simpatico for Stim.tv, and I am so freaking excited to bring you this show match between our blue Terran player here at the 12 o'clock position on MLG Metalopolis. We have DDE from Team sixjaxDDE, and his opponent for the night in this best of 7. We have Mr. coLCatZ from Complexity Gaming, formerly of Root, moving over there and doing quite well for himself. So happy to have both these players playing in this show match for us. Kicking off the Stim.tv new channel, the transition from the ASCweekly.com into Stim.tv with style, with these two amazing and super entertaining players. Once again, I am Simpatico, and my illustrious co-caster for the night, Mr. Tumba. How are you, sir?
Totally pumped, super excited. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I took it to 11 today, simply because, okay, right, DDE, of course, back when we were ASC Weekly, won the ASC Weekly. He was the champ of the mini tournament we had hosted that we put on with Cruncher and Vibe. And, of course, Nanny was going to lag us out from Europe, but that's okay. And
Nanny was troll.
Nanny was trolling. Chill, get out. And there it is. I was waiting for it. It's been announced. Chill, get out. So funny. But, and of course, coLCatZ, a very entertaining player. You never know what you're going to see. Come up with some abusive builds, proxy hatch. Maybe you don't know. You don't know what he's going to do. So I really love this matchup, and I can't wait. You know what, Simpatico? I think that Zerg vs. Terran always provides good matchups.
You know, it always harkens me back to the movie. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it, and it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I'll get back to you on that, but yeah, TVZ is one of the most amazing matchups. I just find it so dynamic. It's I don't know, it's just got that epic I guess like the bugs in Ender's Game or something, like that classic against the alien race the Terrans have to hold strong. And yeah, it's just really, really entertaining. That's why we wanted to bring a TVZ for the first matchup in this Stim TV show match series. And Mr. DDE is going to get a little bit of scouting here. Like you said earlier, coLCatZ is kind of known for an interesting style of play, dropping, I think it was an NASL, a few times he dropped proxy hatches in opponents' bases and stuff, just always thinking ahead, always being really, really creative. And I love that style of play because it really keeps his opponents kind of guessing all the time. They can't metagame him at all. No matter what tournament they're in, they're saying, oh shit, I'm up against coLCatZ, I have to defend or think about everything. Well,
yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, because actually during the NSL, that's what they said. A lot of Korean players also, you know, Korean players kind of get used to and adapt to a certain style. Europeans have their own flavor, Koreans have their own flavor, of course, North Americans, we have our own style. And sometimes when you get these international matchups and a Korean, say, plays a North American, they don't always know what they're going to see. So, you know, coLCatZ uses that to his full advantage. As we see a Reaper going to get in there for DDE, actually.
That's actually really interesting. I mean, we're starting to see Reapers a little bit more. Obviously, after they did get that nerf, they kind of fell off the map. They fell off the edge of the world for quite a while, actually, and people are starting to use them a little bit more. That being said, I find them a little bit finicky. You have to be really careful with them because they're amazing for scouting. But that being said, he had that SCV in there for quite a while, 2 SCVs. Probably going to be able to bunker here, but no, he's not using it for scouting at all. He's going to be aggressive with these Reapers, but a Roach comes out, and that's going to deny those Reapers completely. Going to jump up into the main, and not going to do a whole lot, so a little bit of a wasted investment. Not getting too much net benefit out of these Reapers. Going to be able to harass a little bit, though. coLCatZ, he is a little bit fatigued in this game, so I hope we don't see too many things like this kind of drone just hanging out there for a little bit. He's a top-notch player, so that's a little bit uncharacteristic. And oh no, DDE loses that Reaper for free.
Yeah. Free Reaper, he'll take it. And you know what? I gotta say, for you know, coLCatZ did make match. He was a little bit tired, but he looks pretty sharp, I think. Mind you, did a rogue drone once in a while. Might not be too indicative of any poor play. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but he is actually marching some roaches up toward DDE, saying, "Hey man, you're not the only guy that can attack below 9 minutes."
And yeah, DDE actually got this really fast expansion out. He is going to be dropping a bunker. I do believe he is at least somewhat aware. I think he had an SCV kind of hanging out somewhere. I think he's probably aware that these roaches are on the way. They're going to get shut down easily by these Marauders, though. A lot of production out of here from DDE. 4 racks, 2 with Tech Labs right now. And thank you to the chat, by the way, reminding me of the movie I was thinking about in regards to TVZ was Starship Troopers, one of the most epic movies of all friggin' time. And look at this, a 5th racks going down. No sign of siege tanks in this TVZ. And that shows the diversity in DDE's play, because we've had the pleasure of casting some of his games, like you said, in the mini tournament that we had. He played Root Destiny in an amazing best of 3 when we were still the AS2 Weekly, and he showed a really diverse set of strategies in that. That
game was insane on this map, actually, and there were so many drops and so much going on. I know it was hard for the observer to keep up. There was just drop after drop and great infester play as well. So we'll see what Katz rolls out with here too. But as you said, Terran going ahead, taking his natural. Both players have expanded. Wow. And we're going to see where it goes as it shifts into the mid game here.
I need to comment on this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
DDE is so solid. This is indicative of pro play, of a pro like DDE who has just done so much in his career. You know, he recently won the Tactic 3D tournament. I think it was in March or April. He beat Idra. DDE going to pause it, and he's going to ask for out. Let's see if Naniwa is going to get out. I hope that's the real Naniwa. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that would be the real Naniwa.
DDE took $2,000 home from the Tactic 3D tournament and beating Idra. So, you know, very, very strong play. And he's just done so much. But anyway, getting back to the fact that he's such a good player, you know, I always find an Overlord in my base at some point. He just kind of meanders in. I, you know, rally all my Marines into my natural. He knows what's coming. He's so aware of, so map aware, sends out a little squad of Marines to take care of that that Overlord before it sees a single thing. Katz is playing essentially blind right now. He has no idea of the expansion, although he can be pretty sure of it. But we do have a big push here coming with a lot of Marines and Marauders.
Yes, we do, and he is going to go ahead and attack that natural and march up into the main now. And this could be pretty scary, but we do have Bane morphing in, so we're going to see if we can get some good key hits off. Oh, explosion!
Only on the Marauders, though, so they don't do as much as they can. This is looking like a pretty bad situation for Katz. A lot of Marauders took a lot of damage there. You never want to explode Banelings on Marauders if you can avoid it. That being said, you know, those Banelings could have gone down had they... oh, and we have a ping somewhere from someone, not sure who. But yet, that natural does go down, which is not good for Katz at all. We have one base up for the Terran. This push is going to be held back. And unfortunately for Katz, oh, sorry. Okay, so we have a couple of misclicks from our observer. No problem. Probably just wants to get the health bars for you guys. And Kat's going to be a huge friggin' counterattack here.
Yeah, hanging tough, man. Pulling the drones, doing what has to be done. And now Link's going to kind of dart in, see what's going on, says, all right. Yeah, of course he has expanded. I think he sort of expected that on a DDE by 10 minutes in, though, so... no surprise there. We're going to see if Katz can kind of rally here, throwing down his natural once again. Going to try to get his economy going and try to get his feet underneath him. Yeah, he is.
I mean, DDE is getting his third base up and running now, about halfway done on that, and now he's really starting to pump the gas as well. Third and fourth gas down now. I'm not sure how long the third one was down, but yeah, the tanks are starting to roll out. This is going to be really tough for Katz to come back with. I wouldn't mind him seeing him play a little bit risky at this point, maybe double expanding or even to the gold or something, trying to get back in this game.
Absolutely. Take the high yield as Zargi. You're going to pretty much have to do that to get back into this after all the damage that was done. Did you notice the timing? DDE had that timing down perfect.
Oh, it was beautiful.
The second my favorite upgrade finished, which was Stim. The second Stim, always our Stim.
Favorite upgrade is
Our favorite upgrade, Stim. And
we do have a drop.
Stim finished. It was in... Oh. Yep,
and he's dropping Marines, and Katz, does he see it? Yes, he is very well aware of it. Let's see how he reacts to it. No reaction. Yes, there's the speed Zerglings coming in. These Marines are going to take out one Overlord and a second Overlord, pick right up and take off. No damage taken whatsoever, except maybe a little bit of minor damage to one or two Marines. Just beautiful play, keeping those resources. And now he figures Katz has to have expanded by now. He has to have played a little bit risky to try and get back into this game. Let's go check out his third. He's not going to see that. I think Katz is just going to try and get this two-base economy going and try and just power units and make one giant push. And there it is. We have 41 Banelings in production right now. I can actually say this in a game as opposed to just in an intro. So many Banelings.
So yeah, and again, this reminds me of the game we saw in the ASEW mini tournament versus Destiny, just DDE using those phenomenal drops and being so cost efficient. And here we go, Banelings marching in.
Tanks
so
getting
many.
Nice shot there. That is so many Banelings walking. The bunker goes down. A lot of Banelings dying now, wasting a little bit on the tanks. Two tanks go down. Oh wow, only one tank goes down. He GG's out. Oh wow, what an incredible last push by KatZ. Just unfortunately could not make it far enough with those, and we are going to be going into our next map, which is going to be Xel'Naga Caverns.